How the hell are you late for the... Jeez. Are you coming from a date or something? Is that why you're late? Sure, yeah, whatever. I don't know why you get all dressed up like that just to study, but... Whatever, I'm going to yell at you if that outfit makes you distracted. Doesn't even look comfortable, and we're probably going to be here for a while, knowing you. Go put your papers on the table. You did print them out like I told you to, right? Okay, we're starting. Drink the water. I can tell your eyes are heavy. Probably because you have a tendency to ignore even your most basic needs. Okay, I guess, let's see. Right. So, yes, you printed all the essays out as I told you to, but they're not annotated. Did you switch up or something? Decided you actually could focus when annotating digitally? You have to make up your mind on some method because I can't keep up. Of course, you just didn't annotate your text. That's definitely the correct course of action when studying literature. Just not actually study it. Whatever, it's fine. I've known you long enough to know that you just don't really know how to study anything, so it's fine. It's my bad. Let's hope that you understood the essays this time, though, shall we? Huh? It took a long time to read. Buddy, these are some of the shorter critical essays you'll have to read in this class. I mean, it's literary theory. Theory kind of suggests there's lots to talk about. I mean, scholars write entire books about 1/10 of a concept. Don't apologize to me. I mean, apologize to yourself, silly. You're gonna be the one failing, not me. What's with that face? No snarky remark, no sass, nothing? Well, thank God for that. Maybe you'll actually learn something for once. Fingers crossed, right? All right. Okay, so within the essays, we have some of the key concepts of institutionalized literary study. Mind you, I didn't say they're correct. These ideas isolated the text as an almost scientific object to be observed, and this was done purposefully. Remember that. Hey, look at me. I said, remember that. If I have to repeat myself like I did last time, I swear I'm going to make you pay me. Anyway, okay. This school of thought was called New Criticism. It came out after World War II, when STEM was blowing up, taking over scholarly fields. Some say that the humanities had to fight to regain a position, not only in academia, but in the public eye. So New Criticism functions as a science, right? It isolates the text from any cultural or historical context. The reader doesn't matter. The author doesn't matter. Only the text, which holds one answer, like an equation. Understand? Okay, I can tell just by the way you nod that you don't actually understand, but I'll move on. On to the essays. These authors were aiming to transform New Criticism into something else, something adjacent. Everyone except Barbara Christian. She thought it was stupid. But anyway, look at Barth's Death of the Author essay. Now, what was Barth's main idea in that essay? Okay, the author is dead. I guess, kinda, yeah. The author takes on the role of a dead person, separate from their identity and becomes a tool of language. Quite a juvenile way to explain it, considering it's in the title, but I'll allow it. The main point was through the author's death, we have the birth of the Godhead reader. They are all that matters. That's what was revolutionary to new criticism, where readers didn't matter before. Now, what were Foucault's ideas that responded to bards? The author's still dead? Okay, you just said the same thing. All right, fine. Foucault did agree the author shouldn't matter when looking at a text. At least in a perfect world, I believe he did say the author haunts a text, so sure. But what did Foucault say that goes against Bard's ideas? What was the direct response? He's not going to write a whole essay just because he agrees with the guy. Oh, of course. Okay, you didn't get that. I really shouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't think I've ever met someone who can't read anything that's not the back of a cereal box. Like, tell me why Barbara Christian thought the use of the theory in New Criticism was so bad. Holy shit, she spelled it out for you and you didn't get it? Here, let's go through them together. Oh my God. Are you okay? Hey, stop crying. Whoa, hey, that's an overreaction. Don't say that about yourself. Okay, hey, you're really crying hard there. Don't apologize. Fuck, you're making me feel really bad. What made you cry? Did I... God, fuck. No, I'm not right. I'm so sorry. Please, no, sit up. Look at me. I have no clue what I'm thinking. It was totally inappropriate. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you hear me? Are you listening? God, you're gonna pass out. Listen to me. Just listen to my voice, okay? I'm sorry. No, it's not okay at all. I got way too carried away. I started saying shit just to say shit. I don't know. Would it be weird if I wiped your tears? All right, I think that meant it was okay. Here. I'm sorry. You're crying so hard I can barely understand you. I fucked up so bad. I really didn't mean to hurt you. I never realized how harsh I'm being until after the fact. No, stop saying it's fine. Jesus. How do you expect me to believe that, dummy? I made you cry. Damn it, there I go again. Just never listen to anything my dumbass says. Fuck. You poor thing. Okay, take some deep breaths, okay? Good. Just in and out. You're doing good. In and out. Just like that. I'm sorry. I never realized how harsh I was being. Usually you're so snarky and sarcastic. I never noticed I was hurting you. You must have been holding this in for a long time. You're not an idiot. I am. I treated you poorly and expected you to learn from it. And I never checked in to make sure everything was okay. You're smart. Like, sometimes. No, not like that. I mean, you're, I notice when you talk sometimes that there's a lot that you know and you're good at. You're pretty, not dumb. Definitely not dumb. No, I'm not. God, please don't make me say more. I'm terrible at compliments and anything at all that has to do with like, touchy-feely, sappy. No, don't start crying again, please. I'm sorry. I swear I'm not lying. For fuck's fuck's sake. Here, let me give you a hug. Is that, I don't know, does that help? Cool. Right. Good. I'm glad. I guess you can just stay there on my chest if you want. I mean, you can also get up, but... Okay, cool. That's good that my chest is, comforting or whatever you like about it. Not to make this weird or anything that I keep mentioning my chest. It's where you are. So I just wanted to let you know you can move or not move specifically from there if you want to, but you don't, and that's okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm horrible with this stuff, emotions and such, softness. I'm a very hard person. I'm not. Okay, wait, no, that sounds very problematic. I'm like a touchy. I'm not a touchy person. I'm a very tough person. No, that's not really it either, right? I can be a bitch sometimes. Not like I can also be a bitch, but I can be like a little bitch. So it's not like I'm like trying to say I'm like a tough girl or anything. I'm like, fuck, rigid. Rigid? I think rigid is the best word, right? So yes, I'm a rigid person. I've always been like this. I'm bad at complimenting people. I'm bad at hugs. Even though your grip on me suggests you think otherwise. It's why I treated you the way I did during all of our sessions. I didn't mean it. It's no excuse, don't get me wrong. It doesn't excuse my behavior, but I guess it's just important for you to know it's not your fault. Hey, Quint, could you quit moving your head against me while I'm talking to you? It makes it hard to think. You're nuzzling me like a cat. Growing up, my parents and brother were super strict. I was always expected to do really good, but with no reward, just the fear of being yelled at and insulted if I failed. Sounds much harder than it was. I didn't have a bad childhood or anything. I think it's just made me a bit emotionally constipated, You laughed. It's nice to hear that again. I don't smile much. I don't joke much. Not because I'm unhappy, but I guess because that was never taught to me. I don't know. So most people don't usually try to befriend me or anything. But when you saw me in the dining hall, you'd ask what I was reading, what I studied, how my classmates were. You'd smile and say hi, little things like that. Made me so excited, Most people are intimidated by me, but you weren't. Then when you asked me to be your tutor, I guess I was kind of like, yes, finally an excuse to see them. I didn't know how to start a relationship with you, or, like a friend relationship, like a friendship. Hey, what's with that face? Put your head back down. Anyway, inevitably I said something wrong or weird or cold or blunt or mean or whatever, and instead of being pushed away, you just shrugged it off. You'd make a joke about it, poke fun at how grumpy I was, and it felt really good just to have any sort of attention from you at all. And since I wasn't really good with other ways of interacting with you, I went further and further, and I wanted more of your witty comebacks and half-serious insults because I thought that made us friends. Sometimes I thought, man, I don't want this with them. Not that I didn't want to be your friend, but I want to make you smile, genuinely. Make you laugh with a good joke and not some clever insult, but I didn't think I could do it. So I went further and further and further, and now I've just hurt you. I should have checked in. I should have made sure you knew how valuable you were to me, but I didn't. I was being irresponsible, and if you don't want me to be your tutor anymore, that's totally justified. Are you sure? Why? I mean, of course, I will never be that cruel to you again, but I'm still cold and bland. I'm really worried no matter how hard I work, I won't be able to change that. What? So, you like me? Like we're friends? Like I'm more than your tutor? That's cool. But even if I am, I hurt you. I made you cry. How do I make you happy? All I do is fuss at you. I mean, I guess in part it's kind of my job, but I refuse payment because you hate the dining hall food, and if you were to pay just to come to my dorm, you probably wouldn't be able to buy the snacks you like. Okay, yeah, I make you eat here too because I never see you take a sip of water, and when you forget to eat, your lips get pale. That doesn't make sense. Just because I'm decent once in a while doesn't mean you should just shrug off my meanness. It built up and it really upset you. I'm still so sorry. I know, and I should have been able to tell. I mean, you looked stressed. You were dressed all formally and your hands were clasped in front of your chest. I mean, I knew you came from somewhere important, and I know you had the tough integrated social sciences class earlier this week. I should have been more gentle. What do you mean you didn't do anything today? Why are you dressed like that then? I mean, I guess it's really none of my business, I don't know if you went on a date or hung out with someone, and it really doesn't matter, so... What? You dressed up to see me? Why would you do that? Silly. Yeah, okay, I mean, we do only see each other once a week these days, but it's not like a formal thing or anything. Surprise me? Yeah, I'm definitely surprised. You look really great, and you smell really good. Not that, I mean, I'm always surprised about how cute you are, so, I mean, fuck, not like that. Sorry, that was really weird. I never see you in those clothes, and even though you're always hot, it's nice to... I'm not making this any better for myself. Yeah, sure, yeah, of course, you're adorable a lot of the time. I hate to say it. I mean, I really feel guilty, but even now, with your nose all red and your swollen lips, you're really good looking. Whoa, hey, why did you just tackle me? What did you say? I can't hear you with your face in my chest like that. Oh, that's the last way I thought someone would describe me after I made them bawl their eyes out. You're so sweet, doll. Was that okay or too much? I'll take that as an okay. Your smile is nice too. Look at. Would you maybe mind if I looked closer? Yeah, that's probably the best thing I've ever seen. Your lips are so... they look so soft. Good night. They were soft. Cool. You're perfect. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Pumpkin. It's so easy now. After getting over that, being with you like this. Now that I know, I'll never treat you like that again, okay? I promise. You're too precious, and too cute, and too kind, and too everything. I'll make up for it, I promise. Every time I tutor you, I'll have a special treat for you prepared, and I'll never call you names, and I'll never make you feel stupid. For today, though, let's just keep doing this. Good. Come here.